I am not ready to forgive you. I'm not ready to forgive you. I'm still mad at you, and I don't know when I will forgive you. God bless everybody. I want to talk about forgiveness for a moment. A lot of people cannot forgive. And we know that forgiving somebody oftentimes can be very hard to do. And as a matter of fact, some people choose who they want to forgive, and then they hold a grudge on the other people that have done things to them. And when you forgive somebody, that's when you are really ready to move on. Because forgiveness really, it goes for yourself also, but a lot of people don't understand that. And they wonder, how is it the one that they was mad at is moving on when they have forgave and you haven't? Now, let's just be real in this video. Some people are just cold. They dirty. They low down. They do things on purpose. But I'm talking about the ones that truly ask you to forgive them. Good God Almighty. And we know if we are children of the Lord that we supposed to be forgiven. Now that I said that, I want to tell y'all this little story about Marcus and his wife, Cynthia. Married for 20 years. Beautiful family. Beautiful 3 children. 2 girls and 1 handsome young man. And all Marcus' life, Marcus worked 2 jobs. But up to last year, Marcus lost one of his jobs. So Marcus wasn't bringing home what he was bringing home, if y'all catch what I'm saying. But Marcus lied to his wife. He kept getting up like he was going to the other job. His pride was so high he just couldn't tell his wife that, baby, I lost the first job. And then as bad as the economy has been, they called Marcus on his cell phone on his second job and said, you know what, we downsizing. And you're going to be the first to go. So Marcus just couldn't face his wife. He couldn't tell her, baby, I've lost my job. And his wife was on disability because she hurt her back a while back. And Marcus found himself stressing out. But one day, one of his partners called the house phone, and he said, yo, dog, I'm sorry, man, what happened on the job. That they laid you off, man, and I hope you find something, and I hope you find, I know you done lost 2 jobs now. And then his wife found out, didn't she? And she was so angry, she was so pissed off because the fact that Marcus wouldn't tell her and that he lied to her. So when Marcus came home like he was coming from work, but really he was just going on job interviews, she told him, I got a message on the answering machine earlier from your boy, Oscar. And he left a message saying that you've been laid off. You don't have no job, so where have you been going? She says, as a matter of fact, don't even speak because I'm so pissed off at you because you lied to me that I don't even want to talk to you at the moment. So she goes in the other room and slams the door. Marcus couldn't be around his wife for a while. When he wanted to have sex, she wasn't feeling that. Because she still was holding in that he lied to me. And she said, baby, why you just didn't come clean and tell me the truth? She said, I know you are a great provider. You have been providing for years and you've been keeping it going and going, but I thought we had a relationship where we wouldn't lie to each other. I'm pissed off at you. Don't say nothing to me no more. And he said, baby, I made a mistake. In his calmest voice, he said, I know I should have told you, but I just couldn't bring myself to tell you at the right time. I couldn't seem to find the right time. He said, baby, can you just please forgive me? And with her hard head, stubborn self, she said, no, I'm not ready to forgive you. I can't forgive you. I hate when somebody lies to me, and you are my husband. Why you lie? I hate liars. So she kept her distance from Marcus. So Marcus found himself going in his vehicle that they probably gonna repo because he don't have no more money to afford the car note. Unemployment is gonna only pay him so much. So he found himself going to the little bar, drinking and drinking his problems away because he was stressing. Not only did he was out of work, but his own wife wouldn't talk to him, wouldn't make love to him. She didn't want to hear it. And as he was talking to the bartender, he said, why is it God forgive us, but mankind don't? He said, you know, I did lie, but why is it my wife can't find it in her heart to forgive me that I lied? Because of my pride, because of I just couldn't really face her at the moment, at the time. He said, I was going to tell her when the time was right, but how do I know when the time was going to be right? So he stretched out even harder. Marcus also had health problems, so he stressed himself out so much that his blood pressure shot up sky high. They had to rush Marcus to the hospital. Now he's in the hospital. Now his wife goes to go see him. And she said, you know why you stressing behind this job? And he said, baby, you know what? I was through with the job mess a long time ago. He said, most of my stress now is coming from you. The simple fact, baby, that you won't even forgive me. So something had happened and went wrong, and Marcus wound up going into a coma. But check this out. He never did come back out of the coma. Marcus died right there in the hospital bed. But my point is, I am not ready to forgive you. Well, she never got a chance, did she? Because Marcus died. And now she is brokenhearted over something so foolish. Now I can see that Marcus was a low-down, sorry, one of these no-good jokers that don't work, don't care about life, don't care about nothing. But this man been working hard all his life. He made a mistake. He lied. So what? Forgive him and move on. My point is, forgive each other. Never go to bed mad at each other, because somebody might not wake up the next morning. Somebody might die in their sleep. I'm preaching what's real, my brothers and sisters. I hope somebody's listening. We have to forgive. Yes, it's hard to do. But I always tell people that's married, don't never go to bed mad at each other. All Marcus was wanting was some forgiveness. And you know, fellas, when your wife or your girl is not happy, you are not happy. Because now you walking around in misery. Because it don't matter what you say, how many times you apologize, when they ain't ready to forgive, they ain't ready to forgive. But we better do all we can while we breathing. And my other point is, before I close, if you still got time to get it right with somebody, get it right with them. Get it right with them while they still breathing. Don't wait to the funeral and then want to start saying all kind of lies and everything. Get it right with them while they still alive. May God bless you. May God keep you. Peace.